Kids Tunes Miku, a collection of fairy tales and children's stories. Like and subscribe. The Little Match Girl. On a bitterly cold winter night, snow fell gently across the city streets. The streetlights dimmed and people walked briskly, wrapped in their thick coats. Among the crowd, a little girl walked alone, barefoot. She was the match girl. Her old shoes were missing. Her small feet were red and blue from the cold. She carried a few matches in her hand, and the rest were tucked into her apron pocket. That day, not a single match was sold. She hadn't eaten since morning. People passed her, not a single one stopped. They were in a hurry to get home to their warm, comfortable homes. The girl stopped at the street corner, trying to shrink her body, trying to endure the bone-chilling cold. In her heart, she wished, if only I could light a match to warm these hands, just for a moment. With trembling hands, she struck a match. CRT, a small flame flickered. In her imagination, she saw a large, blazing stove, full of warm flames. She brought her hand close to the imaginary flame. It felt so real, so comfortable. But the fire went out, and the stove disappeared. She was left alone in the cold street. She struck a second match. CRT. This time she saw a magnificent dining table. On it lay a warm roast goose, bread and fruit. She could almost taste their aroma. Then the fire went out again. The scene disappeared. She struck a third match. CRT. This time she saw a large Christmas tree, decorated with candles and glittering ornaments. It towered tall, more beautiful than anything she had ever seen. But the candles rose high into the sky, becoming stars. And one star fell to the ground. The girl remembered her grandmother's words, "When a star falls, it means a soul is returning to heaven." She lit the fourth match. CRT. In the flame, she saw her grandmother, her face soft, smiling warmly. The only person who had ever loved her. The little girl cried out softly, "Grandmother, take me with you. I don't want you to go when the fire goes out." She quickly struck all the remaining matches, so her grandmother would stay there. The fire burned brightly, brighter than before. Her grandmother approached, lifting the little girl into her arms. They both flew into the sky, across the snow, toward the warm, beautiful light. The girl smiled. The cold was no longer felt. Hunger was no more. The next morning, people found the little girl lying on the street corner. Her tiny cheeks were red, her lips smiling. Around her were burned matchsticks. No one knew that on that night, the little match girl had gone with her grandmother to a beautiful place, a place without cold, without hunger. Only eternal warmth and love.